Yo, you. Back at it again with another video. I want to talk about, think about this. Everybody think about this for a second. Pause, drab. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Grab your drinks, grab your popcorn, grab your juice, because this is about to get interesting. Train of thought. Imagine if, alright, you started today, but don't imagine if you started today. Imagine if you started 8 months ago. Fire! Imagine where you would be. Imagine how far you would be. Look, do this. You know that thing that keeps you up at night? That thing that keeps you up all night. Sometimes even you don't even go to sleep because you're thinking about your mind. It's in your mind. It's like engraved in your mind. That thing, imagine if you started that thing 8 months ago. How would you feel? How would you move? Would you be the same you, or would you be different? Would you treat people different? Because these are the questions that you're going to have to ask yourself. If you want to be somewhere that you want to be, you're going to have to sit down and ask yourself these same things. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Imagine the amount of progress that you will have in just 8 months. That's not even that long at all, fellas. It's not. 8 months is not that long. It's 12 months in a year, bro. You can get a lot of work done in a year. But that 1 year will go by like this. If you younger right now, if you a younger man now right now, go ask your father how quick his 18th. He probably didn't remember that year. Unless it was something major, like it's your 18th. But he remembered vivid thing because it went by so, and that was a whole year. That was 12 months. And it went by like this. And now he 40. And had you. He probably don't even remember them days at all. You get what I'm saying? Y'all want to know one thing I'll be trying to do? I'm definitely trying to work on. I'm trying to work on practicing what I'm preaching. Because I heard somebody say that online. Practice what you preach. I think that is very good. I think that's true. I think everybody should practice what they preach. If you preaching something, I feel like you should be practicing it at the same time. And whether, I don't know. That's for a deeper story. I ain't gonna lie. That's for a therapy session that I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a therapy session. We here to just talk about how you would feel, how you would be, how you would talk. What would your life be like if you started 8 months ago? Because the truth of the matter is, it really, it do, don't get me wrong, but, and the only reason why I say it do matter when you start is simply because you can't, like, if you starting at, like, a later age, if you, like, I don't know, like, in 8 months, I could promise you one thing, you wouldn't be where you are now if you started 8 months ago.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hold on. Let me rephrase that. If you started 8 months ago, you wouldn't be where you was 8 months ago now if you started 8 months ago. Woo! Fuck you talking about. And then think it and look at it like this too. If you didn't start 8 months ago, you would be exactly where you was 8 months ago now, like you was 8 months ago. You feel me? If that make a little sense. So, with that logic, let's say you didn't start at all. And you here now. And you still where you was when you was sitting over there and you hesitated 8 months ago, right? The most simplest way to put it is just start now. That's the most simplest way to put it. Is start today, because you got 8 months. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do with that next 8 months? That's the real question. Because we can sit here and talk about what you did in the past all day. We can sit here and talk about the past all day, but there's nothing you could do about that. Excuse me. And once your mind understand that you can't really do much about something that happened in the past, then everything, you start living in the present. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't control what happened in the past. You have no authority over that, technically. You only have what's in the present. So you start living here because you want to start controlling here. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, start now, and in 8 months from now, you will see results. Now, what are those results? What is this? Is where the results come? Is your actions. You can anticipate anything. I can anticipate going to the moon right now. But am I going to the moon? I don't know. My actions will determine that. Exactly. So boom. Get up, do what you need to do. Focus on yourself. Lock in. Stop letting people be a distraction in your life. And because a lot of these motherfuckers walking around here, and they don't even, I promise you, they don't even got a goddamn clue where they about to be at in 5 years. Not a motherfucking clue. So for you to be sitting up here actually anticipating what's going on in just 8 months from now, you already above majority of the people that's walking around, just roaming around. You go to the store, you look, man, bro, oh my gosh, there's so many people you pass on a day-to-day basis that wasted so much of their time. I know this because I work in retail. So I walk around these people, I walk past these people every day, all day, just time consumers doing nothing with their shit at all. I promise you, they probably have 40 years and they did nothing with it. They probably only did something the last 5, last 10, if that. You know, I mean, obviously you got them people that just that's settled for what they satisfied with, but I'm talking about fire. You got that fire in your soul. Plan the next 8 months out of your life and do something each and every single day. Truth. That is the fact. Because if you, in the end game, you're going to look at it and be like, I'm not going to lie, he wasn't lying. It's the truth. I'm not where I was when I first started this stuff. And that's going to be the blessing. That's going to be the end game. That's what's going to make you want to keep going. Is the results at the end. That's all it is. You got your mind, that's the body of the car. The results, that's the fuel. You know what I'm saying? Your body is the engine. So take care of it. Articulate your words. You know, mouth is the steering wheel. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. I'm not gonna lie, that is a good one. But just make sure y'all taking care of yourself at the end of the day. That's really what it is. When it comes down to the bottom of all it is, the real truth is take care of yourself. Focus on yourself. Plan the next 8 months out. Get you a journal too, fellas. That's writing down everything. Because I'm going to get the same thing with you. Like, comment, subscribe if it work. I want to just see some stuff, you know, see how we could, you know, change around some stuff. I've been planning something big, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even trying to give hints at it. Heavy. We coming through, okay? You already know we not going to stop. We not letting up.